Stephen, let's just start with Friday night, the game against Adelaide. What were your main takeaways now that dust has settled on that game at Coopers?
I think definitely a missed opportunity for us to take something from the game. I think we started really well, but then we weren't particularly pleased with our approach after that. I think we kind of got a bit gun shy there. So it was a disappointing outcome in the end. There are some good things to take away from it. But yeah, overall, I think we're a little bit disappointed.
Good to see Roller back on the score sheet. As she mentioned a moment or two ago, it had been a little while. How much confidence do you think that will give her now heading into these three big final games of the regular season?
A lot. She's worked very hard, and obviously the pressure's on for the front three players to score, and I'm really happy for her. I think it meant a lot to her. And just the way she scored it was really nice. I think she probably could add another there. I think she felt like she could add another as well. But no, it was a really good game from her, and hopefully she can build on that.
I know it's still early in the week, but what are you going to be mainly focusing on this week running into the Mariners game? What's the main message going to be?
It's just some things that we worked on in the break going into Adelaide that we dropped off with. We started well with them, but we dropped off the pace with them. So we're going to revisit those, which we've done yesterday and today. And then, we've got tomorrow off, and then Thursday, Friday, we'll concentrate on how we're going to prepare tactically for Central Coast.
There'll be one enforced change, of course, with Oni Zog being suspended after the red card. Elsewhere in the group, how are we travelling injury-wise?
I think Nat's got a bit of a quad issue, so we'll see where that lands. Outside of that, I don't think there's any injuries to speak of, which is really nice. And you never know, might be another one returning this week.
Central Coast Mariners, Stephen, a few changes there since Glory last played them. Sort of form has been a little bit indifferent, 1 win in 5, I think it is. Of course, no Rasmussen at the moment. What have you made of them recently, and what are you expecting this weekend?
I think they're a quality side. They're still the champions. Gomez and Trimis are fantastic players. We have to be ready for them. But I think also Avani, that game against Wellington was really, really good for them. Look, they're a dangerous team. You let them get on the ball, they're gonna put some good stuff together. So hopefully we can cancel that out, but also showcase what we're about as well. So I think it should be a good matchup for us.
Does that defeat against Adelaide mean that, in your mind, there's sort of no room for error now in these last 3 games? In terms, do you feel that Glory have to? Well, basically, what's the equation, do you think, in terms of points from these last 3 games?
I think there's been no margin for error since we lost those 4 games in a row early in the season. So I think the players have been pretty used to that pressure to make sure that we're ready to fight for points, particularly at home. And this week's no different. Obviously, there's 3 rounds to go, but it's definitely within our control, and that's something that we need to be proud of, that we've got it to that point. It's just now making sure we don't let it slip.
You mentioned the home record. It's been over a month since Glory have played at Sam Kerr Football Centre. How much of a difference can the members and fans make this week, and do you sort of have a message for them heading into this game?
Well, I know it's a little bit tricky to get to the venue. I've done my research. I've spoken to quite a few of the fans about it, so I can only hope that Saturday presents a good opportunity for people to come out and support us. We're obviously going to need them there. I just think it's a tremendous opportunity for us to showcase what Sam Kerr Football Centre and what the home crowd means to us going into a crunch game like this, fighting for a direct rival for the top 6. I just don't know if it gets any bigger in recent memory.
And just finally, Megan Wynne back from injury. How pleasing was that to see, both for yourself and I guess the group as well? Yeah,
it's wonderful. I mean, she's worked really, really hard to get back. Her and Nat worked super hard to get back ahead of schedule, and really, really proud for both of them. For Winnie, I think she's a very popular person in the group. And then hope with a bit more introduction into the games, she can start showcasing some of the quality that she has.
Did she pull up okay after Friday?
Yeah, she's solid as a rock.